Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on Prizepicks. Today, I got my three favorite plays in the NBA for Saturday, as well as two esports plays I like today. And just look at this on screen right now. We cashed out the two plays that I sent out over on the TikTok live just yesterday. And guys, we've been going live on TikTok every single day, sometimes twice a day, and we'll be live today as well. Probably in the morning this time, but usually it's around the afternoon. Make sure you guys are tuning in. It is at BAM Sports. You guys can drop me a follow on TikTok. And the reason I'm saying this is because it's important. You guys can come in, drop in your favorite play. I can go ahead and review it. And as someone who literally studies the board every single day, if you guys don't have time to do something like that, it makes more sense that you guys maybe find a pick that you think you like, text it in the chat. I'll go ahead and review it, and then we both are more profitable that way. So that's all I got to say about that. But make sure you guys hit the like button as well. If we get to 10 likes, I'm dropping my best play of the day in the group for completely free. That's all we need. 10 likes on this video. I bet you guys can get there. Now, first thing, I want to say sorry I didn't get a video out yesterday. I try to not miss any days. I haven't missed a day in like 90 days. So something did come up yesterday, but it's all good. We are continuing to push, and we're never going to miss a day for the next little bit too. Now, let's talk about the winnable first and foremost. So the winnable is where I send out bonus plays and basically just a ton of other good stuff. This is where all the VIP is as well. You guys can lock in over here for completely free. Sign up, get more plays from me, and it is simpler than any Discord or anything else you'll ever see. You subscribe to a plan, you receive the plays on your phone, it literally texts you the plays, so you can be out and about doing whatever, chilling with friends, going out, even at work, whatever, and you receive the plays on your phone. You get texted, say, yo, bam, just put in a pick whenever you want to. Take 30 seconds out of your day, click on the post, click on the link, tail the play. It is that simple. There is no complicated formula. You guys just sign up on winnable.com/bam. It's completely free. Now, let's talk about some plays for today. Like I said, we got esports plays, we got NBA plays. Now, esports has been cooking. If you guys don't know what esports is, it's basically video games. And the reason why this is cooking is because not a lot of people bet on it, right? Not a lot of people bet on it, which means that apps like Prizepicks and Underdog don't really care about putting their lines perfectly accurately. They're not going to spend a lot of time and money and energy towards putting their esports lines very accurately when they're making millions of dollars off of the NBA, right? The amount of people that bet on esports compared to the amount of people that bet on the NBA in any given night might even be like 1,000 to 1. It is insane how rare this is, but it pays the same amount. If you guys get green picks, you pay the same amount. So let's talk about the first two plays, which are esports plays. We're taking these two guys right here. We're taking Skies less than 6.5 kills in game 2. This is important. Skies less than 6.5 kills in game 2. And then Purge more than 24.5 kills in game 1. Now, this is a Call of Duty play, and I want to show you guys this. If I try to log this exact same play in over on Prizepicks, right? So it's Skies on game 2, right? Make sure you look at this. There's map 1, map 2, map 3. The game mode changes in each map. Map 2, obviously, there's less kills. Imagine we take Skies right here on the under, right, on Prizepicks, and then Purge on the over at 24.5 kills in game 1, right? What happens here? This is paying 3x on prize. On Underdog Fantasy, this is super important. On Underdog Fantasy, it's paying 3.5x. So literally the exact same picks, but it's paying more on Underdog. So get on Underdog Fantasy, sign up with code BAM. They'll give you a free $50 once you guys get signed up when you play your first 5. So make sure you guys are Underdog. They're paying you more, and lock in these two plays over in Call of Duty. Let's try to go 2-2. Now, even if you don't understand what we're talking about there, even if you don't understand esports or anything, it's good to tail. Like I said, these are profitable plays, especially when you get 3.5x from it. It's so profitable. Now, let's talk about some NBA plays for today. Starting off with number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and we're actually fading him here today. Less than 38.5 points and rebounds. Now, right here, he's hit the under in 10 of the last 10 games. And since he's come back, which really has been March, right, so the last 5 games right here, these few were in January. He got injured. Now he's back in March. He has not hit this line, right? 30, 29, 36, 28, 37. He needs 39 points and rebounds in order to cash this play out. Now, main thing we got to notice is that this defense, it's not the best, right? This Atlanta Hawks defense, it's very mid. But up against the Hawks, actually, this season, Giannis has gone under in both games that he's played up against the Hawks. One was pre-injury and one was post-injury. One was in January, one was in March. And he hit the under in both of them. So, simply put, this line is too high. That's really all I can say. This line should be closer to 35.5, maybe 36.5. And you might go, bam, that's not a huge difference. That's only like, 2 or 3 points, right? No. In betting, that is a huge difference, guys. That can literally be the difference between winning and losing, and oftentimes it is. Because these lines are set here, that's the most likely outcome, right? That it hits exactly close to the line. So a couple points really near the line matters a ton, right? Now, this is why we like Giannis less than 38.5. We're just going to keep it pushing, moving into play number 2. And yeah, it is Jason Tatum more than 22.5 points. So, reason we like Tatum here? Well, there's a couple reasons. Number one, he's going up against a cupcake defense. This is the second worst defense in all of basketball. Only the Utah Jazz are worse than this Washington Wizards team. They're the top one and top two. They're basically, the LeBron James and the Michael Jordan of bad defenses in the NBA in 2026, right? You can have your pick, but they're both the absolute worst ones, right? Now, Jason Tatum right here hasn't played that many games since he's been back. He's only played 3 games, but you can clearly see his minutes are ramping up. These were before, right? He's played 3 games this season. He went 15 points, 20 points, 24 points. He's ramping up, and he's actually going up against tougher defenses here. Against Dallas, he had a pretty easy defense, medium defense, and then a very difficult defense in the Spurs, and he succeeded. He went for 24 points against them. So he's getting more and more minutes, more and more opportunity. He's feeling himself more and more since he's coming back from this Achilles tear, and now he's getting a beautiful matchup. A cupcake defense in the Washington Wizards. This defense is absolutely horrible, and Jason Tatum has proven time and again that he can hit against that. Here, these were all from quite a while ago because Tatum hasn't been playing basketball for very much in this last year or two, but he's green against them in a 67% rate in the last 3 games. So, very, very good look here for Jason Tatum. Now, one major thing you might feel like is a little bit of a pullback is that Jaylen Brown is playing, and he's obviously going to get quite a bit of points, quite a bit of minutes from him. And yeah, I would say that would matter if this line was closer to 25.5. But in this case, the line is only at 22.5, which basically means Jason Tatum can score easily like the role player right here and still hit, right? He can still score at the level of a Derek White, at the level of a Peyton Pritchard, and cash. He doesn't need to be the number 1 guy on his team, and he likely won't be, right? Jaylen Brown is having a career season, and in this case, Jason Tatum's coming off an Achilles tear. It kind of makes sense who the hierarchy is going to be here. That being said, come playoff time, we don't know, right? All we care about is tonight, 6 p.m., Washington going into Boston. Jason Tatum getting a cupcake defense. I like this one a lot. Now, this is a huge spread, 19.5, right? This is basically a guaranteed blowout game, right? 19.5 basically means that Boston is favored to win by 20 points, right? It's insane, right? So Jason Tatum could be in a blowout. That being said, this is a horrible defense he's hit in the past, and those have been blowouts too, right? So you got to think here and go, well, this line is a little bit too low, right? Even factoring all that into account, probably should be closer to 24.5, maybe 25.5. So 22.5 here, great value. I would take it right here. Now let's move into play number 2, or play number 3, excuse me. Before I get into that one, actually, I want to talk about something real quick. You guys can get a free month of VIP when you sign up on Underdog or on Prizepicks using code BAM. So once you guys do that, text me a screenshot to this number, and this is a free month of my personal VIP plays. That includes Esports plays, that includes March Madness plays, that includes NBA plays every single day, as well as NHL, and then, well, World Baseball Classic right now, but eventually MLB down the line. So you're getting a free month of all my best plays. All you got to do is sign up for Underdog or Prizepicks using code BAM. Now, Underdog is by far and away my favorite app right now, and I have to talk about them for a little bit. Because right now, they're doing a play 5, get $50. When you sign up with code BAM, once you play your first $5, you're getting $50 back. And they did this insane thing. Same app, better payouts forever. 3x is what a 2-man pays you on Prizepicks. 3x is what a 2-man pays you on Better, on Sleeper, on basically every other app, right? 3.5x is what you get on Underdog. 6x is basically what you get on every other app for a 3-man. 6.5x is what you get on Underdog. So you are getting paid more for the same stuff. We went over this in a previous video. I did all the math. If you guys, it's not that much math, but I did all the math. And if you guys are hitting props at a 55% rate, you will be profitable taking 2-mans on Underdog. You will lose money while taking 2-mans on Prizepicks. You might be taking the exact same plays, but you're putting them in on one app, you're making money. You're putting them in on another app, you're losing money. That is the difference of this 3x to 3.5x change. You guys absolutely have to be on Underdog if you want to be profitable in 2026. And if you guys sign up with code BAM, and if you're in any one of these states, you're good to go. So download the app Underdog, sign up with code BAM, text me at that number, get a free month of VIP, play your first $5, get $50 back. There is literally no con to this. Now, let's talk about the next play in the NBA. It's Stephon Castle more than 21.5 points plus assists. So this is a very good prop here because Stephon Castle has been quietly one of the hotter players in the NBA over the last few games. And you might go, I mean, 7 out of the last 10 is good, but it's not great. What are you talking about, Bam? Well, look at the competition he's faced recently. 28 points assists against Houston, which are a top 5 defense. 24 points assists against Boston, who are currently ranked as the top 1 defense, but they're easily top 5 if you want to generalize it. And then 40 points assists against Denver, who are a middle of the road defense. Now he's going up against Charlotte, who are a top 10, but I mean, like a little bit above average defense. And he's hit against them in the past, actually 3 games straight. So I do like this one a lot for Steph Castle. It's just another thing here. The line is a little bit too low, right? And you got to look at the line movement here. This is insane, right? So it dropped at 10:14 p.m. on Friday. I'm recording this right now at 12 a.m., right? And right now it's at 21.5. It started at 23.5. This line is dropping, guys. If you can take it here, take it. This is huge value. So yeah. But if it does bump up to 22.5 and you're watching this video and you're like, oh, it's at 22.5 now, am I all good? Probably still take it, man. But yeah, that's all I got for the video. One more time, these are my 3 plays in the NBA. These are my 2 plays in Call of Duty. Make sure you guys are on Underdog, and make sure you guys are following me on TikTok because I'm dropping in lives. I want you guys to come in, ask about your favorite plays. But yeah, that's all I got for the video. One more time, appreciate the likes, appreciate the subscribes, and let's make some money on NBA Saturday.